Hey guys, Aaron here, Random Reviews, and I want to do a quick video on my recently acquired LG V30. Yes, LG V30. For those of you who followed my channel in the past, I like to buy phones that when they were released, they were flagship phones, but they're about maybe 6 months to a year or so old, and they've had a significant price drop. So when this phone was released, it was, I want to say, around $700-800 or so here in the US. This is the AT&T branded version. I use Cricket Wireless as my carrier, so Cricket actually uses the same towers as AT&T. As you can see, Cricket right there. But when this phone was released, it was $700-800. I picked this up about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago from eBay, and I got it for, it was listed at $290, so under $300. But eBay has these flash sales anywhere from 10 to 20% off that they randomly run, and I found one for 15% off, and I purchased it. And I got this phone for $242. Let me repeat: I got this phone for under $250. I'm not going to go over all the specs on this phone, but some of the budget phones now that are coming out, that's $300, $350, $400. Those are good deals, but they weren't like flagship spec phones. And so these budget phones are getting really good, but this was a flagship phone, and that can be had for at or less than what some of these budget phones are coming out for nowadays. This is a 6-inch OLED display. I believe it's 2880 by 1440 pixels. The pixel count is like the mid or low to mid 500s per square inch, pixels per inch, I'm sorry. And you know, this has a Snapdragon 835 processor, I believe. It has a front-facing 5-megapixel camera that's able of capturing a wide-angle lens. We'll go in the camera in a second. It has the two back cameras. One is a 13-megapixel wide-angle camera, and the other one is a 16-megapixel standard camera. I'm not sure about the optical image or electronic image stabilization on either of these, but this has a fingerprint sensor on the back that also powers as doubles as a power button. So some people like that feature, some don't. I don't mind it. As you can see, I got fingerprints all on this phone because I took the case off. It does have the flash and autofocus stuff on the back here as well. It has the USB Type-C at the bottom with the single firing bottom speaker here, and the mic on the other side on the top. It has the ever so fading headphone jack. Yes, headphone jack with the mic here at the top as well. On this side, the volume rockers. On this side, the SIM tray. You can see the SIM tray right there. Just blurred out on me. But there's a SIM tray right here, trust me. You see the pinhole right there. You see in the back here, I just actually got this case today in the mail. This case, and the good thing about some of these older phones is the prices of accessories drop. Just got this holster case. I know a lot of people don't like holsters nowadays, but I do like putting my phone on my belt clip. I got this with shipping. This was $2.31. So under $3 for this case. And it comes with a kickstand on the back here as well as this doubles as a kickstand if you want to turn the phone around. But anyway, back to the phone, guys. For LG V30, if you guys know anything about the LG line, they made these phones to be a person who likes to take videos dream, because they give you all kind of controls over the thing. The only thing I don't like about this phone, honestly, is this front-facing camera. It's decent, but it's not the best. You can find better front-facing cameras. The good thing though is it has this wide-angle mode. So if I click this bottom here, it's going to zoom out. I apologize about the exposure and the light. I got light behind me, but it zooms out, and if I want to zoom in, it'll zoom in a little more. So it does give you a wide-angle option here, and the regular option, but it's not the best quality, to be honest with you. When I turn it back around, the back camera is amazing. This is the wide angle. Let me go back to the standard angle here. And if I'm looking at this case here, I just got, right, it takes really, really good pictures. I don't want to record. I want to snap a photo. Let me get out of the mode here. Go back to, the modes here. It gives you all kind of modes, guys. You got, you know, again, it gives you control over so much. You got your auto camera mode, your manual camera mode, your manual video mode, cine mode, pop out, food, slow mode, panorama, snap mode, snap movie, I'm sorry, time lapse, 360 panorama, snapshot, guide shot, grid shot, and match shot. I haven't used any of these modes outside of the auto. I'm fine with the auto mode, but it gives you all of these modes. If I go into the manual camera mode, you see you got all kinds of controls over what you can do here. And again, LG's known for the manual video mode. So if I can click on it and get back into, click on mode, where you mode, there you go, mode, and click on my manual video mode here, you get the same control over the video mode. Good thing about it is you can do the wide angle view. Look how much more it takes in if you instead versus the two views. So you don't even have to zoom or zoom out. You just click the wide angle and it'll back up for you. That's because the two cameras on the back, but it gives you all kind of controls. You can see the equalizer thing here. I don't even know what you call this, but it's picking up my voice. So if I were actually recording the video, it'll pick it up. But it gives you all kind of manual controls. But again, guys, Snapdragon 835 processor, great camera, especially on the rear. This phone has NFC wireless charging. Again, USB Type-C, dual cameras on the back. You can't beat this, guys, for under $250, for under $300. Again, the only, if I could change anything, it would be maybe get a little more RAM, but the RAM's fine. I think this has the 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, which is plenty for me. I don't go crazy on the phone and store a bunch of stuff. And, you know, I normally run a lot of applications at the same time, a lot of apps, but it's not slowed down at all. I haven't had any problems getting in and out of apps. Let's go to my fantasy football. If it loads. And so it's been, you know, pretty snappy. I can get my team here and scroll through the feeds, and, you know, everything pops up pretty snappy. Everything's here is good. The one thing I did have a concern about with LG was the skin, because I have the V10, which is great. It's still going. My mom has it and she's using it. I didn't get the V20, but I know the LG skin can be pretty heavy. But it looks like they dialed it down here, and this is not too far off of my Samsung Galaxy skin, and they've dialed their skin down a lot. It's not stock Android, but it's good enough for me. I'm not a person who needs to have stock Android. It's great because it's smooth, but this is smooth as well. But I changed the theme on here, made it dark. If I go into you know, my settings menu, actually let me open you back up here. Go into my settings menu. You know, I changed everything dark. I just like the dark theme. That's just my preference. But everything here is pretty snappy. I haven't had any lag really on it, and it just works, guys. So for under $300, you can get an LG V30. That was a flagship phone when it came out, guys. So I just wanted to encourage you, if you're considering buying a phone, even a budget phone, consider the V30. This was on the eBay site. It was used, yes, but it was 9 out of 10 rated condition. And when I got it, it was pretty much flawless. I mean, outside of these fingerprints I got on the back, but no scratches on the camera, no scratches on the screen, no dents or dings around the edges. It was in pretty much brand new condition, mint condition. So I would encourage you guys to, you know, look at some of the older phones that still have close to, if not top of the line specs right now, and consider it. So you're not breaking the bank. Under $250, you pay more for some of these new budget phones than you would for this. That was a flagship phone when it came out. Again, just a quick review on my LG V30. Actually, I wanted it to be a little quicker, but I'm pushing 9 minutes here. But just wanted to make a video on it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I want to get out more content as well. Hit that bell so you can get notified when new videos are loaded. But if you got any questions or comments, please let me know. I'll put some links to subscribe and watch some of my other videos. Aaron, Random Reviews, and I am out.